Hi, Prachi.
Hello, welcome to day 9 of the Money Magnet of Magic.
Hello.
Hi. All right, today is our magic book by Rhonda Burns, day 9, The Money Magnet. So, of course, all of us can really attract money and be the money magnets with these beautiful practices. And I've personally tried it, works like magic. So, Dietrich Bonhoeffer was a Lutheran pastor born in 1906 and crossed over in 1945. A very short life, but a very incredible life he's had. He said a very beautiful thing. It is only with gratitude that life becomes rich. So rich as in financial aspect, in personal aspect, and every other aspects. So gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It is a golden rule of your whole life, whether it's your health, job, relationships, or money. You have, even if you don't have very much, the more riches you will receive. And the more you complain about money, the more poorer you will become. Today's magical practice turns one of the biggest reasons why people complain about money into an act of gratitude. So, very important for us all to realize that life is what it is. But if we start complaining, unfortunately, about things, we're going to be going in a world of lack. Now, if you complain about money, definitely we're going to be going in a world of lack in terms of money. So if we double the power to change the circumstances of our money, we'll be replacing a complaint which makes us poor with gratitude. So we really can double, triple it if we're grateful for all the money that we spend, and magically it will bring us riches. Most people won't think when they complain about money. But if there is a lack of money in their life, they're complaining without realizing it. Complaining happens through people's thoughts as well as their words. Most people aren't aware of the many thoughts in their head. Any complaining, negative, jealous, or worried thoughts of words about money are literally creating poverty. And of course, the biggest complaints come when money has to be paid out. So I don't know, we all don't do it, but maybe some of our family members do it, and we can probably have a correction. There are like some elders who will say, if you pick up a Hermes or a Louis Vuitton or something like whichever bag, इतना क्या है? Why is it so expensive? तुम लोग पैसे waste करते हो, hotels में खाना खाते हो, वही चीज़ is reasonable. So now when they are of course they are rich enough and can afford it and they have value for money, great. But if you're enjoying a luxurious life, if you're paying out of and enjoying what you're doing, not for showing off, then you're going to be bringing that much more in your life. But if you're like, you want to be saving money and not spending so much, you would never be able to save that much to spend that much because like attracts like. So if you like to shop, you will get the money to shop. That's how simple it is. So when elders say so, we can tell them about the law of attraction and we can inculcate the same value with our little ones. So if they have gadgets and they should be very grateful that they're lucky to be having iPhones and MacBooks at this age, whereas many of people they know don't have, and many of course have it. But gratitude for all the things that buy with money, of course, gives a lot of happiness. Now, if you don't have enough money, paying your bills can be one of the most difficult things to do. It can seem like there's a greater stream of bills that then there is a money to pay them. But if you complain about your bills, when you really are doing something is you're complaining about money, and complaining keeps us in poverty. So today's chapter is actually about everyone, but a lot about people who unnecessarily attract dearth of money, lack of money, sorry. So if you don't have enough money, the last thing you won't normally do is feel grateful for your bills. But in fact, that's exactly what you have to do to receive more money in your life. And this is something I think none of us knew, that when we have a problem and when we are unable to finish that problem, we have to be more grateful for that particular situation in this life of ours to make it and convert it into magics. Now, to have a rich life, you must be grateful for everything to do with money. And begrudging your bills is not being grateful. You must do the exact opposite, which is to be grateful for the goods or services you've received from those who build you. It is such a simple thing to do, but it will have a monumental effect on the money in your life. You will literally become a money magnet. So, a lot of people tend to save money in their lockers. That is stagnant energy. Now, money, when it's spent, it's in circulation. And that's when it goes and it comes, it goes and it comes. You'll see a lot of people who keep spending, and keep getting. And that's because they don't have a lack in their mind. And when people say something, then they know, oh no, I can do it. It's not a big deal. It's possible because I attract abundance. That's the mindset, and that's what they attract. And some people, on the other hand, even if they have so much, they will keep complaining. And what will happen then? They'll become stagnant and they will not be able to prosper at all. Now, to be grateful for a bill, think about how much you benefited from the service or goods on the bill. If it's payment or rent or a mortgage, be grateful that you have a home and you're living in it. What if the only way you could live in a home was by saving up all the money and paying cash for it? What if there was no such thing as lending institutions or places to rent? Most of us would be living on the streets. So be grateful to the lending institutions or your landlords because they have made it possible for you to live in a home or apartment. Now, this may work for some right now, or some in the past, or their families, or their parents. Landlords, or they may be the ones who are renting it out, so they have a commendable income because they're renting out the properties. Otherwise the properties would be just lying and not do anything. So whether we receive the benefit of receiving rent, or whether we give rent and are receiving the gift of living in a home or working out of a place which is not owned by us, is because of the abundance the universe has, and thanks to lending institutions. So one must be really grateful for them. Now, if you're paying a bill for gas or electricity, think about the heating or cooling you received, the hot showers, and every appliance you were able to use because of the service. If you're paying a phone or internet bill, imagine how difficult your life would be if you had to travel vast distances to talk to each person individually. Think about how many times you've been able to call family and friends, send and receive emails, or access information instantly to the internet because of your service provider. This is something which is very interesting. I remember 96, I was given this mobile phone. It had just launched in India. I was in college first year. And $32 was the outgoing call rate per minute and 16 for receiving. And some friends really used my phones to talk to their boyfriends and stuff. And dad used to look at the bill because that time dad used to pay. Oh my God, it used to be stress and tension. And I mean, just look at how lucky we are that from those days of 36 and 16 bucks, now 32 and 16 bucks, we've come down to what? Couple of pesos per minute. Incoming is completely free. I mean, after 20 years, we are still saying that, oh, the price is like 1/20th of what we used to. So if we can't be grateful to Jio or Airtel or Vodafone or service providers, what are we doing? And of course, internet was that time a bit more expensive than it is now. Now so reasonable. So again, if that's why people became so grateful to it, that imagine it's become so reasonable and available to all. So very important to be grateful. All of these remarkable services are on our fingertips. So let's be grateful for them. And let's be grateful to the companies that trust us by providing the services before you have paid for them. So many of them, no? Water, electricity, gas, we're all using in advance, and then we're paying for whatever we've used. Some, of course, we pay advance, but so grateful to all of these people. Ever since I discovered the phenomenal power of gratitude, I write the words thank you paid on every single bill as I paid. And I never miss a single one. At the beginning, when I didn't have the money to pay a bill, I would still use gratitude's magical power and would instead write across the bill, thank you for the money. And then when I had the money for it, I would add thank you paid. So I'm not sure how many of you resonate with this, but a lot of time bills come on emails or normal. Even if we have abundance, we should be just grateful for them. And if you like this practice which she's suggesting, thank you for the money and thank you paid, it really works. I mean, honestly, I'll be very frank. I've only done it once and not like many. I've done the book like 19 times, but only done this once. But that once was very magical. I got so many more deals when I just wrote thank you for the money on the bill. Oh, sorry, thank you paid on the bill. I got so much more deals which were unbelievable. Today, you're going to do the same. Take any currently unpaid bills you have and use gratitude's magical power by writing across them, thank you for the money, and feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. So I don't know how many of us will actually getting bills that are not paid for, but a lot of us have bills that we've paid for. So even if you write thank you for the money on that or thank you paid on that, it works like magic. So if you receive and pay most of your bills online, then when you receive an online bill, forward it to yourself as an email and write in the subject line in capital bold letters, thank you for the money. Now, next, today, what do we have to do? Find 10 bills that we've paid in the past and write across them, thank you paid. As you write on each paid bill, feel as grateful as you possibly can that you had the money to pay the bill. The more gratitude you can harness for the bills you've paid, the more money you will magically magnetize to you. Now, from this day onwards, you could make it your regular practice that whenever you pay a bill, you briefly think about the great service you've received from the bill and write across the face of the bill the magic words, thank you paid. And if you don't have the money to pay a bill, use gratitude's magical power and write, thank you for the money. And feel as if you're saying thank you because you have the money to pay the bill. Feeling gratitude for the money you've paid out guarantees you will receive much more. Gratitude is like a magnetic golden thread attached to your money. So when you pay money out, the money always returns to you, sometimes equally, sometimes tenfold, sometimes 100-fold. The abundance you receive back depends not on how much money you give, but on how much gratitude you give. You could have so much gratitude when you pay a bill for $50 that you could receive back hundreds of dollars. Today's practice is super simple. Day 9, practice 9, money magnet. Let's count our blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why we're grateful. Let's reread the list. And at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, take any current unpaid bills you have, use gratitude's magical power and write across each one, thank you for the money, feel the gratitude as much for the money that you will get to pay, whether you have it or not. Number 3, take 10 bills you've paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them, thank you paid. Feel truly grateful that you had the money to pay the bill. Number 4, before you go to bed, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So I don't know how many of you resonated with the learnings, but it's all about just attracting abundance. And especially when it talks about money, this is how we can attract. So let's do a little short meditation and then we can have any discussions if you think we want to have any. Let's go for it. Our back straight. Our feet firmly placed on ground below. Shoes and slippers off. In case we're wearing specs, off. Eyes softly closed. A warm smile on your face. Now take a deep breath of gratitude. Fill your body with it and start exhaling. Take a deep breath in again. And exhale. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Life is magical. Life is abundant. Life is a lesson to be learned. Let's bless the world with abundance. The more blessings we give, the more abundance we spread. And that's exactly what we invite in our life. More blessings of abundance. Let's be the channels of blessings, of abundance, of love, for the unseen, for the energy that surrounds us, knowing that we are all so blessed to be counting our blessings for all the money we've been given throughout our lives, for all the luxuries, amenities we enjoy on a daily level, which are unseen, unheard by so many. Let's be grateful for all the abundance we have in the form of jewelry, bags, accessories, cars, clothes, and so much more. And let's be grateful for all the riches we have in our life: love, light, gratitude, beautiful, loving families, our little ones, and so much more in our life. Let's be grateful for the abundance we live in, flourishing day in, day out. Let's be grateful for all that we enjoy, be our holidays, be our movie outings, be our get-togethers and socials. So much energy in the form of money is spent, but on a good cause because we love meeting each other or spending the money that we spend. Let's be grateful henceforth for all that we are spending, knowing that we are the blessed ones by attracting more and more abundance in our lives. Let's be always reminded by the cosmic energy, by the universe, by people around us, that we are so blessed and so privileged. Let's always be grateful. Let's take a deep breath in and be grateful for all the riches our body has. The body parts, the functioning, how wealthy we are with the gift of health. And as we exhale, let's be grateful for the wealth we see around us in the terms of health. Let's bow our heads in gratitude to the Almighty, to the Power, for making us reach where we are. We may have had challenges, it may have been easy, but let's count our blessings in any situation that we have gone through for the past, so that today becomes more richer. And today, let's be grateful for right now, that tomorrow becomes richer in all spheres of our life. Let's rise in spirit and raise and tilt our head, looking at the heavens above by opening our hands and thanking our universe for all the abundance we've been given. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the abundance, for all the money that we've paid, for all the money that we are paying, and for all the money we'll continue to pay. May each one of us magnetize money, health, and wealth in all spheres, not just materialistic health and wealth, but so much more deep inward journey. May the world magnetize abundance the way we do. Let the world be a happy, joyful place. Thank you, universe, for having our back. Thank you, angel guardians, ascended masters, for guiding us all throughout. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's fold our hands and rub them together. Feel the gratitude. Bless our eyes that see the abundance, our ears that hear it, our nose that smells it, our face that feels it, our body, our neck, shoulders, arms, our bodice, our gut area, our thighs, up to low, backside low to up, our hips, our lower body, middle body, upper body, our shoulders, our neck, our head. Lots of love, light, and blessings to everyone. Let it be a beautiful, rich, wonderful experience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Scotchy, any reflections? Priyanka, any reflections? Or
Thank you for
questions?
your gratitude that you shared in the morning.
Thank you.
So much.
I just thought, okay, let me share what I write.
Yeah, then thank you so much. It helped.
Lovely. I'm so glad. All right. Let's see each other tomorrow then.
Okay.
Tomorrow, yes, same time, same place. All right. Thanks.
Thank you,
Bye.
Prachi.
Bye, Prachi. Thank you.
Bye bye.